So, good afternoon everybody. It's Sunday the 3rd of April and I'm up here on Compton Reds. If you watch the channel regularly, you'll know that I've not filmed anything for a long time, mainly because I've not been flying for a long time. We had a terrible winter and Christmas, and despite the promise from other club members here on the Isle of Wight of wonderful winter flying, it wasn't to be, unfortunately. Fairly horrendous weather. And so I've just not been out, and of course with the NHS as it is at the moment, for those of you that know me, I work for the NHS, been incredibly busy, and so I've had to occupy my time doing far more important things. However, it looks like it's flyable. I'm here at Compton Reds, just off Military Road, so if you can hear traffic in the background, that's what that is. Compton Reds, one of my favourite places to fly on the island as a fairly new pilot. Nice easy soaring. The sea breeze is coming in, although it's getting a little overcast. Hopefully we'll see some blue skies in a moment. A couple of people are up already, and so I'm going to get the kit out of the car, get it laid out. It's just been serviced by the loft, so I had the wing serviced and it came back in really good condition. A couple of lines replaced. The harness has been looked at and checked, and that's all good. And I've had my reserve repacked, which is always a sensible thing to do every 6 months or so, just to make sure it's all okay. So let's get the wing out of the car, let's get unpacked, a little bit of ground handling, and then see if we can do some flying. today for me, and being out of practice, I've decided discretion is much the better part of valour. So I've done quite a bit of ground handling, finally calmed myself down to stop over controlling the wing, and just getting top end now, so time to pack up. What I did think I would do is just give you a quick walk around my kit. I've been asked a few times, you know, is it expensive to get into paragliding, what do you need, etc, etc. So I thought I'd give you a quick tour around the kit. Sorry if the wind over mic is a bit bad, I've left my little microphone in the car. So, what do we have? Well, as you can see, here it all is. My Buzz Z5 wing. So this is an XL, it's the Z5 model. There is a Z6 that's been brought out now, modern wing, which looks very, very nice, but it is Ozone, so it's about £500 more expensive than other similar wings in the class. It's an EMB, I bought it second hand, and as a newly qualified pilot, club pilot, absolutely perfect for me, right at the low end of the B class, and very benign. It will do everything that I need it to do, which is great, and it's going to be a great wing for me this season. Nowhere near ready for anything new at the moment, but there are some incredible offers on. I know certainly a couple of schools and places will do discounts and deals, as does Paddy here on the Isle of Wight with High Adventure, who's basically sourced most of my kit for me, including the helmet that this GoPro's mounted to. So that's the wing, it's the XL Ozone Buzz Z5, and then my harness is an Icaro Aix2, again supplied by Paddy. He is the dealer on the Isle of Wight for Icaro. Love the harness, it took a little bit of getting used to. I originally tried the BGD snug, but it just wasn't right, didn't feel right, so I decided to go with Icaro, and Paddy very kindly let me test fly this one, and it was a marriage made in heaven. So this is the Icaro Aix2. It does have a reserve fitted. The reserve again I got from Paddy. As you can see, it's an underseat reserve. Works incredibly well. Not that I've tested it, but good reports online. Again, Paddy supplied that for me. It's the Peppercross 130, so it's the XL. As you know, I'm gravitationally challenged, so I went for the larger of the reserves, and yeah, it was repacked by the loft in November, all perfectly fine, so a really good idea to have a repack done. Something that's a little bit of an addition, very kindly courtesy of Flybubble, is these lovely little grommet hooks, and they provided them for me, which is very kind, and also the stirrup here, which helps me get in. And then the other bit of kit I've got is this amazing SkyTraxx. Got this through the conspicuity bonus discount, whatever you want to call it. Basically the CAA are giving up to £250 against a Flam or Fanet fitted Vario, which this does, hence the little aerial here. So it's way beyond my capabilities, this unit, certainly at the stage of flying them in now, but it does do the basic Vario stuff. It tells me whether I'm going up or down, it tells me how far I've flown, how fast I'm flying, and lots of other features as well. It automatically updates the airspace, which is great. It does that via Wi-Fi, and it will upload, if you're into XC League and that kind of thing, it will just upload your flights automatically, which is great. So brilliant piece of kit. It will certainly last me for a good few years based upon my level of experience and where I'm up to at the moment. We also have a radio. Pretty much if you're doing club flying, which is what I'm doing at the moment, you do need a radio. Apologies for the poor videography. Not at all expensive. This is a basic Chinese model. Works incredibly well. Just does what it says on the tin. You can see there you can program in your frequencies. I've got this to the Isle of Wight Club, which is 143.75. Certainly once you get past club pilot, having a radio, even just to communicate with other pilots who are around in the coaches, kind of vital. So I got one of these, not at all expensive. So Flying Circus does these. It comes with chargers, USB or mains chargers. Just a great bit of kit, and if you download the free software, really easy to program rather than typing in everything off the little keypad there. So that's a great bit of kit to have as well. And then possibly the final thing is one of these, which is a rescue knife, and I just keep that clipped on the side there. As you can see, really easy to get out, safe bit of kit, just very, very handy to have if you need to use a knife in emergency, and that just sits on the harness out of the way, don't even know it's there, but always available should it be needed. So yeah, so a little bit top end, as we say. There's a few people out and about, a few people parawaiting. As you know, parawaiting is part of the hobby, part of the sport. One person up at the moment, and you can see there hardly penetrating the breeze at the moment, so just sat there quite nicely, taking it nice and easy. So quality of this sound might not be brilliant. If you're hearing this and all of a sudden my voice changes, it's because I've overdubbed it. But yeah, this is Compton Reds, 3rd of April. Lots of ground handling done, and as you can see, it has the makings of a lovely evening, but the sunshine on the water belies how cold it actually is. Anyway, catch us on the hill soon.